Empire with your host, Llewellyn Christian. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah. Uh huh. How are you, ladies and gentlemen? It is Llewellyn Christian of OTT Empire. And today I am here live and direct with you to have a conversation. But I want to focus specifically on one group of individuals today. Today, I want to talk about the creators. Yes, the people who make music just like this. The people that make the tunes, the music, the emotional connection that you love to listen to today on OTT Empire. I am talking directly to you. No one else. This is for everybody, but specifically for the creators. I want you to listen to this message today. This is so important. This is the most critical message you're going to hear coming out of this year, going into 2025. This is what you need to know. Today on OTT Empire, we're going to talk about 2023 and how come you're not making no money? We're going to talk about streaming. We're going to talk about music. I want to tell you right now, if you didn't know, you better listen to me. You better put your ears on. I hope you hear me clearly, super clearly. The day of the deal is dead. That's right. We are witnessing the death of all kind of titans all around us. In fact, let me be clear. If this was a movie, you would see these monsters on the horizon. And these monsters, these titans, have been ruling our horizon for centuries. But something has happened. A change in the air has happened. These titans are dying. They're dying not slowly, but quickly, swiftly. These titans are cutting off their own limbs. They're hacking away at themselves to remain titans because they see the tides, they see the change that's coming, they feel it. They can't even stop it. The change that has happened is more than just OTT. No, the change that has happened is technology. Technology has transformed the fact that you no longer have a barrier to anything. No more barriers, no more gatekeepers, no more middlemen to make the money off of your back. No more using you like a dog. No more squeezing your pennies so you can get less than that. No more of that. It's over. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta take my glasses off. I wanna see y'all clearly. If you're seeking a record deal, stop. If you're looking to be a signed artist, stop. If you're looking to have somebody sign you and put you on for anything in life, STOP. Today on OTT Empire, we're going to talk about, number one, where the money's going. You see, in 2023, 67.3% of all streaming revenue, all that money, $19 billion. Let me put that again. In 2023, $19 billion was floating around behind streaming, behind the music that you are putting out, behind the content that you're sweating over, you're slaving over. The same thing T.I. just said, I'm not going to be out here sweating around for other people's entertainment. That thing. That generated about $19 billion. Now, before we get into all this money, realistically, number one, have you gotten the book OTT Empire? If you haven't gotten the book, I need you to stop right now and go get the book. Get the book. It's $49. That's going to unlock all of this. $49 that's going to put you on a path to unlimited income. No more gatekeepers in your life. You can tell them gatekeepers to go kiss it. Why? Because you now have control. And you'll grab a piece of that $19 billion. But let me tell you how to do it. Like I said, in 2023, 67.3% of income from music came from streaming. That's roughly $19 billion, folks. That's a lot of flipping money, okay? Now, the crazy part about that is 5% of that money, barely 5% of it, came from the top 100 charts. Stop, think about that. For real, stop and think about that. Less than 5% of that $19 billion came from the top 100 chart. Now, this is the chart that they flooded y'all with. This is the chart that you hear and can't get away from. This is the chart. Hot 100, Top 100, Country 100, R&B 100, whatever 100, whatever chart they're talking about. That chart is the thing that they use to manage and gatekeep the radio airwaves. And that chart is what is going to feed the thing that you listen to. Thus, you're getting force-fed the same stuff over and over and over and over. And that contributed to 5% of that $19 billion. Now, I want you to put your head around this concept. We all know this top 100, this chart, is influenced heavily by the Titans, okay? That chart is heavily influenced by the Titans. Said another way, these charts are another way to show the ranking of artists who are signed. Look at the charts today. Find me an unsigned artist on there. For real, for real, for real. Even the most unsigned artist you think is the hot artist who just came up, they probably got somebody backing them. They probably have something big, one of the big titans who is putting that person in a position or influencing or helping to influence because they backed him. But the reality is, you see, at my age, let me just take y'all back in time. At my age, people like E40 made money selling CDs out the truck. Do you understand what I'm saying? I was at a high school, and E40 and his clique showed up in a truck, SUV, in his Cutlass, banging, slanging CDs. Here you go, here you go, here you go, here you go. Had the block hot. Too Short, same thing all through East Oakland. Bought my tape, here my tape, here my tape. And you had it slapping through all the streets. That was the first social media, y'all. That was the first like, the first heart. The emoji was the quick picture you took on that Polaroid little hard camera. The real is that hand-to-hand giving out the music, that distribution is what created the foundation for a lot of the things you see today. Now, they were able to capitalize on a time where scarcity created the opportunity to sell these products at a profit, and they were able to catapult themselves into a place where other things eventually kicked in, like mechanical royalties, like getting signed to a major, like the Titans were in a position to provide benefit to you, the creator, to have the opportunity to be, you ready for it? Manipulated and, yes, used. See, getting signed to a record label, getting signed to a record deal is essentially allowing yourself to get used. Now, in exchange for that use, you might get a lot of money, you might get a lot of fame, you may get a lot of things, but let me stop you there. In 2024, ain't no more of that. Ain't no more of that. Because scarcity don't exist. You have the opportunity to watch me and 1,000 other people right now. You have the opportunity to listen to music. You can jump on Soul right now, bump you some music, or any other app and listen to what you like. Music, podcasts, personalities, anything. Learn about OTT. But the reality is the gatekeepers now, they realize their power has diminished because of technology. So what are they doing? They are moving ahead into the technology game. They are moving ahead to the platform game. They're moving ahead to the landscape. If you can't control the players on the field, control the field. And if you control the field, the players can run around. You don't care. This is how we take our power back and we build our own field so we can get out of this loop, this death spiral of the 23, the barely any money that you get, $23, I think it said average artists are getting from streaming services in a check. When's the last time you got a check from TikTok? When's the last time you got a check from TikTok or Instagram or Facebook? Stop. Show me a check. I'm on all of them, and I used to work at a lot of these companies. They're not sending y'all checks. They're sending checks to very few. So it's time to get your head out of the clouds of wanting to be viral and be somebody else's mule. Okay? It's time for you to take ownership of the field that you want to play on. Let's get you into the game and stop giving away the 19 billion. Let's stop getting preyed upon by these charts and praying that we can be one of the top 100 just so that we can get what little bit of money we generate contributing to the global amount, and they're going to take 99% of that anyway. So, I need you to understand all of this means there's no more investment in talent. Talent is not the name of the game. Everybody has a talent. Everybody has a talent they can use and drive to something that's going to impact society. But a lot of the talents that are being presented these days aren't rooted in the talent characteristics that we grew up with. The talent characteristics that say you practiced, that you actually knew your lines, that you actually did it live over and over. Can you think about the Four Tops? Can you imagine the Four Tops singing over a track? Do 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 do. Like for real. Or Luther Vandross. In fact, how great would Luther Vandross be if he wasn't able to sing every concert like it was the CD? Not the CD playing every concert and he sang it. He sang every concert like it was the CD. That level of talent. They're not investing in that. They're not giving you vocal coaches and people how to teach you how to speak and talk and eloquency and how to be this higher level individual. They want you just to be bubblegum, sugar. Get on, get off, because at the end of the day, they know that the likelihood of you penetrating this top 100 is low. If you do, the amount of money you're going to generate is low. And if you did, we probably fronted you $1 million to take the $15 million we generated on the back end. And all the back end money comes from all the deals and other solicitations that they work through the industry now, because the machine is working for the machine. Listen to what I said. The machine is working for the machine. That agent ain't working for you. That middle person gatekeeper is not working for you. We just seen that with the whole Diddy situation. As many as y'all kissed ass to be on Diddy team and didn't get signed, and now the money gone, and y'all still out here with records and shit and can't get played. Like, that's fucking gotta be frustrating as fuck. I'll be mad to the motherfucker. And that's one situation that we know of because it's public. Imagine that 1,000-fold, because that happens every day in the industry. We just know about that. There are 1,000 artists every day who got deals and they sitting on the shelf somewhere and can't make a dollar. Can't sell their shit, can't merch their shit, can't do nothing about themselves, so they're stuck driving Uber, being the greatest chef fucking artist ever, and can't get beyond that until their deal expire, or they gotta buy out their deal. What kind of shit is that? Buying out your deal. And y'all still want to be signed artists. They're not going to invest in you. Okay? Second of all, there are no more deals like before. I got a homie right now that said he got a deal worth $250K. And do you know the details of that deal was so amazingly crazy? The payback, the schedule, the 15-year, the in perpetuity language, the things that he had to give up, that they could call this man to do certain things, even if it's outside of his brand, just because he had to pay that back. Because that 250 is a advance. That's not like some gift. That's an advance. They want that money plus some. It's crazy. But there are no more deals like before. These cats telling you, I signed a deal, I'm balling, they lying. And if they're not lying, there's something else behind it that they're using as a mechanism to then pay that back faster, or to make it seem more appealing. Because at the end of the day, this is all smoke and mirrors, okay? They want you, the person at the hungriest point in your life, who wants what they're providing or showing, and you're willing to do anything for it, which typically means you're going to contribute to the person that you're following some kind of way, because you want that person to get on so you can be on like them. You don't need to be with nobody like that. You need to be with somebody like me who's going to teach you the game, who's going to teach you how to get this money, who's going to teach you how to make an OTT empire, who's going to teach you how to use the platform, the technology available today to build your IP, turn that IP to unlimited income. I am so tired of seeing us starving out here, us artists, us creators, us content owners, us small business owners. It's time for us to rise like the phoenix. It's time for us to take our control back. It's time for us to dictate our place in this table. No more asking for a piece of the drop that came off the soup bowl. I got my own soup bowl, and it's filled with more than alphabets. You understand what I'm saying? It's filled with a whole lot of opportunity, grace, love, and empathy for those who want to learn. And today I want to keep feeding you this knowledge. So remember, there are no more deals like before. And I'm going to tell you real. All artists are broke. All of them. If you see an artist today that tell you he ain't broke, they lying. If you see a female artist who tell you she ain't broke, she lying. Why? Because I'm going to tell you, broke is not a simple manifestation of money. Broke is a mindset, people. Broke is it's a way that you move. It's a way that you think. If you're still buying things that you think are important to buy instead of investing in an OTT platform. I know somebody that's on right now, and I keep telling my man, all you got to do is take a little bit of that investment and build your platform. And as you work through your career, you will naturally build the content you need, and you can launch the next, name it. And he's thinking about it, but he's in his own way, because like a lot of people, a lot of you out here don't believe that this OTT empire can do this for you. Let me tell you, I'm working with the NFL, the MLB, the MLS. I'm working with other leagues. I'm working with Wilson, Oral B, a lot of different companies, Walmart, and all of that is behind the platform, the opportunities that we're creating with OTT. All of this is behind ad revenue, ad space, content that I create, my IP with my team, and we are building toward a place that's going to allow you to emulate this same success and create a platform to create a path to unlimited income. And you know how you do it? You get my book. It's $49 that's going to change your life. And then after the book, you know what you do? You apply it. You take the steps, you make the necessary choices, the moves to build your OTT empire. And then when you need some consultation, some help, reach out to me. I'm going to show you the way, just like I did my man Victor. Victor, I showed him how to build the OTT path, and now he has a website, he has a presence, he actually sells products, and he is available for weddings and other wonderful events. All you got to do is reach out to Victor White. Now, if you want to learn more about OTT and how to build a sustainable path of revenue generating IP and take your place, take your path, and build a path to unsustainable wealth, you need to contact me. My information is below, and you can also reach out through the website, Sound of Life Media. Because why? We need content creators to create their own platform. No more being controlled by the gatekeepers. It's time for us to take our power back. It's time for us to reach for the stars. It's time for us to have a great day. I'm Llewellyn Christian, the founder of Soul, S-O-L, Sound of Life Media. Have a great day. I hope to see you soon. And make sure, get the book. It's going to show you the path. And if you want it for free, go to the website. You will see the OTT empire. And this is your path to creating a sustainable path to unlimited income. I'll see you at the top. Get this money.